Hi, my name's Imogen. Welcome to iMoves Dance UK. This is just a little bit of a yoga-themed stretch that I would use with my Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4. And it's just really nice to kind of cool them down, stretch them out at the end of a session without them feeling like we're holding stretchers. So here we go then. We're going to start in a wide stance. I'm going to call this Buddha. Now we need to make sure that our knees are facing out to the sides and not pushed in like that. So we take the arms out to the side, just shoulder height, tummy pulled in nice and tight, chest lifted. So we're going to sit in this position here, and that's stretching out the inner thigh. Not for too long though, obviously it becomes strength rather than stretch if you stay there for too long. Then we go into what we call a triangle, and it's just bending through the waist area and just making sure you keep your arms nice and strong. Then from there, we're going to go into a reverse triangle. This arm goes to that foot, and we rotate through the torso and look up towards the ceiling, holding that stretch there, feeling it in the inner thigh, and then back into a triangle position. Then from there, we go into what we call a half moon. So we take a little push from this foot onto this foot and just have a lean over from the hip. So the arms are still in this position here, and this is a half moon. Try and keep your balance through the heel, keep the abs pulled in, and try to imagine yourself between two panes of glass. Just holding that stretch there. From there, we're going to go into tree. So that means a foot is in. Now, if the students have trouble balancing, they can put the toe down. The palms are facing in and pushed together, and the knees pushed out to the side, tummy pulled in, back nice and straight. From there then we're going into our warrior one position, which is just stepping directly back. It's into a calf stretch really, where the arms go up, the shoulders are pulled back and down, the abs are pulled in, and you're just above your eye line, leaning forward into that stretch, holding warrior one. Then this arm goes over, same arm as leg, the foot turns out to the side into warrior two, leaning forward, trying to kind of align the arms front and back. Shoulders are twisted around, abs pulled in. Then they come back into warrior one, foot comes with it to there. Moving into warrior three then, lifting up onto one foot. Now some students will be able to get really low into this position, others will be quite high. And you're just resting on one foot again. If it's too much, put the foot down at the back and just go into this position, warrior three. From there, I love this one, called it Cosmic Dancer. It's a quad stretch really, the front of the leg will be stretching. One hand in the air, knees aren't quite together, one's slightly back, and you're just lifting through the chest and holding that stretch there. Now, onto the tippy toes. I always imagine that there's some strings hanging from the ceiling. We're trying to reach for those strings, and then sometimes somebody comes along, cuts them off, and you have to just relax down. And then open out the chest, arms go back, and then up and down again. And then we repeat it all on the other side. So let's just try that. So I hold this position here in my Buddha, then into triangle. So I hold things for 8 counts usually. And then over to reverse triangle, looking up towards the ceiling, holding it there, and back to triangle. So again, you just leant over from the waist, and over into a half moon position. So again, you're between two planes of glass really. Into tree, supporting knees slightly bent, remember. Into warrior one, you step back on that leg, arms are up, shoulders back and down, just above eye line, leaning forward, feeling the stretch right at the back of the heel. Then if the toes are pointing out, you won't feel it, so make sure that's in. Open out, turn it round then, lean forward into warrior two, tummy in, leaning forward, holding for 8 counts again if you wish, or a bit longer. Don't even have to do it to a beat, it's totally up to you. Leaning forward then, into your warrior three. Keep your hips parallel to the floor with this one. Your tummy is tight, and then, oh, she's off balance, into your Cosmic Dancer. The arm is up, leaning forward, just slightly, feeling the stretch through the quad. Your abs are pulled in tight, that's great. And then into strings. Up we go, stretching at the tummy, stretching the torso. Cut the strings, relax down, circle back and lift. Do that a couple of times through the end. Now you can hold each pose for 8 counts, and then as they get better at that, hold it for 4 counts, each pose 4 counts, and then if they get really good, they can go into a 2 count pose, and that becomes more of a dance, and that's really, really nice at the end. So I hope you like that sequence. I use it quite a lot. So see you next time.